Check 1, 2, 3. Falcon 9, P.M EST. Copy. Repeat P.M EST. Need T-0, 6:14 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Copy. Sorry about that. We had a little advertisement interruption there. But as you may have heard during the intro, we did have a new T-0 announced, which the new T-0 is now 6:14 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time instead of 6:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which means that we are going to have to delay the launch by 2 minutes, which isn't that big of a deal. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the launch pad and get us started there. And welcome to SG1 or Space Gateway 1. As you can see, here's the new and updated launch setup, and we have a new addition onto the Falcon 9 booster. As you can see, that the helium tank lines that run up the side of the Falcon 9 booster are now more realistic, with added dimension to them to match the real thing. And also on the left, we do have a work in progress transporter erector. This is not the final version, and it's far from the final version. but this is a USFA SFS prototype transporter erector, and yep, this transporter erector is going to be used for launches from here to come. And we now stand at L minus 11 minutes and 52 seconds until launch. And if you're just now joining us, this is the launch of Falcon 9, and on board it, LGCR-6. This satellite is the sixth installment to the Lunar Gateway Communications Relay satellite train, which will withhold 8 satellites in the near future. The point of this satellite is to establish communications with the Lunar Gateway and onto the lunar surface so that we can travel to interplanetary travel and beyond. The moon is a gateway to the moon is the gateway to the rest of the solar system, and this is a very important mission to getting us closer to interplanetary travel between Mars, Venus, and beyond. And for your information, this booster that will be flying on this flight will be its fourth mission, if it does launch and land accordingly. This booster has been nicknamed B1007, and currently is our longest supported flight booster with 3 missions under its belt. The other 2 boosters that we have only have 1 or 2. We have booster B1008, B1009, and B1010, or B1010, which is the 10th Falcon 9 production booster that has been launched on this in the space agency, along with SpaceX. 10 minutes. Terminal count began. T minus 10 minutes. And the reason that we did stand down from the launch on Sunday night, or sorry, Monday morning, was because of unfavorable weather in the launch zone, which concluded that we had to have scrubbed that launch because of the amount of cloud cover that there was over the launch zone. It was too risky to launch. The cloud layers were very thick, and our signals cannot get through to the Falcon 9 in order to compute um, information back and forth from the Falcon 9, which would lead to issues on confirming the sorry, we had a communications blackout. Um, Confirming the checkpoints on the flight, like Max Q, MECO, SECO, fairing separation, and more. And also would hinder our ability to monitor the boost back burn. And this mission will conclude a boost back burn, um, and we will be landing this booster at LZ1 instead of the Just Read the Instructions drone ship. Reason being, off screen a few days ago, we launched the first mission of B1010, and that is on board. Just read the instructions at the moment, and the Just Read the Instructions vessel is not available. And the weather at the launch zone is starting to get very frigid and very cold, which means that we are going to have to position the landing zone in a warmer condition um, for better conditions for engine relight and radar communications. Currently stand at T minus 7 minutes and 40 seconds until launch. And if you're just now joining us, you're looking at a live view of the SpaceX Falcon 9 B1007 and LGCR-6 that is inside the fairing. This mission is the sixth installment of the Lunar Gateway Communications Relay satellite train, which will conclude 8 satellites in the near future. And this is the sixth satellite that will be positioned in this orbit with the Lunar Gateway Communications Relay satellite train. And the next two missions for the LGCR-6, the LGCR satellite train will be next month. T-minus 6 minutes until launch. And if this is your first time joining us, this is a live mission broadcast of the United Spaceflight Alliance SFS domain fictional space agency launch of the Falcon 9 and LGCR-6. We will be attempting to recover this booster that's flying on the Falcon 9 on the landing zone 1 position right from the Space Gateway Launch Complex 1 or SGLC 1 that is positioned east from the launch zone. And at T-minus 2 minutes, we will have the official go no go poll for today's launch, stating if we are green or red for launch. Then, at T-minus 1 minute, we will have startup for Falcon 9. This simulates the real startup and the real procedures that follow Falcon 9 before and after liftoff. We did start fuel or propellant loading at T-minus 37 minutes, or sorry, L-minus 37 minutes. The first stage fuel and MOX loading should be complete very soon. And the reason we had to scrub the other night's launch was because of unfavorable weather above the launch zone, including thick clouds and unpredictable weather conditions above those clouds, which is why we did stand down from the launch on Monday morning. T-minus 3 minutes, 21 seconds until launch. First stage fuel and MOX loading has been completed. And you just saw then the transporter erector arm did disconnect from the Falcon 9's the Falcon 9's rocket for launch in preparation for launch. T-minus 2 minutes until launch. Official go no go poll. Falcon 9. Go. LGCR-6. Go. Range. Green. Recovery zone. Go. Weather. Go. Overall mission control. Overall mission control state screening. You are go for launch. Continue with the launch countdown. And we are continuing the launch countdown, and we stand at T minus 1 minute and 25 seconds until launch. I will remain silent and just call out the important callouts from now on until we get somewhere in the coast phase. T minus 1 minute, Falcon 9 has entered startup. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 15, stand by for terminal count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Lift off. We're going to lift off with Falcon 9 and B1007 carrying the LGCR-6 mission to high Earth orbit. Vehicles pitch downwind. Falcon 9 is starting to throttle down in preparation for maximum dynamic pressure. Max speed, which is the maximum aerodynamic pressure that will be applied onto the spacecraft. Maximum dynamic pressure, continue to throttle up. Don't call out. Cut off. Shuts off all non-emergent engines. Preparation for stage separation. MECO confirmed. Stage separation also confirmed. Mission confirmed. Stage separation also confirmed. Rapid succession of advance fail. Falcon 9's first stage, boost back burn. And boost back burn shut down. shortly we will have SECO, second entry cutoff. This will happen, and shortly, and then later on in the mission, we will have second startup of SES-1, sorry, SES-2, to enter our nominal parking orbit. Falcon 9's first stage has began reorientation. You can see those reaction control thrusters pulsating there to reorient the Falcon 9. Engines down for re-entry. Grid fin deployment. Entry burn startup. Entry burn shutdown. Landing burn ignition. So it does seem that the Falcon 9 has avoided LZ-1 for an apparent reason. This avoidance is a necessary reason. There may be an obstruction on the launch or on the landing zone, causing this Falcon 9 booster to land off the landing zone. But it does seem that our recovery has been successful. Falcon 9's B1007 has flown a fourth mission. And we will now be switching back to the second stage.
Switching lanes and you get hit. Call 1-800-411-PAIN. Call 1-800-411-PAIN. Call 1-800-411-PAIN. If you in an accident, minding your business at the red light. Switching lanes and you get hit. Call 1-800-411-PAIN.
Law offices of Kenner and Tallulah, 235 West Roosevelt Avenue, Albany. Non-attorney spokesperson.
inconsistent signal northeast.
We sat there in 25th century AD. We sat there and looked at the rockets from Mars, and you just boggled the mind and mind and mind and mind. And the technology caught up, didn't it?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the USFA SFS launch webcast. Coming up soon, we will have Second Engine Startup 2, or SES-2, which will put us in our nominal parking orbit for today's mission. Rolling it back, engine joke. Back ignition. Nominal parking orbit achieved. Please stand by for satellite deployment. And LGCR-6 satellite deployment confirmed. As you can see there, LGCR-6 is drifting away from the Falcon 9 second stage as its solar panels have been deployed. And it's currently reorienting to the correct position. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another live mission broadcast. Thank you all for joining today's broadcast, but this is going to bring our mission broadcast to a conclusion. Thank you for joining, and thank you, LGCR6, and our customer for flying Falcon 9 today. Thank you, and we will see you next time.
When was the last time everyone agreed on?